What's up, besties? Welcome back to another episode of I Am Besties. Woo woo. Hey, that may have felt like a sorry ass woo, but do not get it twisted. Me with my woes or my woos, we began lit. Anyways, first of all, our baby girl Steph is not here. She's taking care of some fam stuff, so shout out to her, sending her a lot of love. Stephanie. But in her absence, I said, you know what? I am besties. I'm like, where's my steez without my besties? So I brought my bitches. And so I'm going to let them introduce themselves. To my right is my best friend.
Hi, everybody. My name is Chantel. I'm one of Ice's best friends, and I'm happy to be here today.
Oh, my God. You guys, this is crazy. Okay. All right. On to my left, I have two menaces, two fire signs. Hey, menaces, because you don't want to mess with these baddies. All of them.
She's like, hold that thought.
Hey, guys.
Wait.
Another of Ice's best friends.
This is Evelyn, my best friend.
This is Evelyn, and I'm also Ice's best friend. The way we're introducing her.
Whoa, someone wanted to say it twice.
They're all my best friends.
That's how you have to introduce yourself. And Ice's best friend.
Hey, when you're nervous, you've been here before. Hey. And to my other left is my bitch, Marisol, my best friend, Marisol.
Hey, emphasis on bitch.
Hey.
I'm like, yeah, Marisol. Known this bitch for...
Doing
Hey, sometimes feels like too long.
Bro, I was like, my imaginary clock time has been going.
Hey, and if you hear an extra laughter and it doesn't come from us, that is Carla in the back. What's up? Carla. Hey, and that's how you know the party don't stop till we walk in, because if you don't hear a whoa, then we gotta go.
Whoa.
And you didn't introduce the biggie, Bobby.
And last but certainly not least, the biggest, the one, the only, the biggie ball. We're all going to take a shot, because are you really from the IE if you don't have a buzz ball to start off any night?
On a Tuesday.
And it's women owned. It's women owned. Shout out all women.
Bless the bottle. We finna pound it. Hey, shout out to our 3-day bender. 4-day bender for some of us.
don't know how to do math.
And I have my own show right here.
Oh.
Low-key, I would have, but I wake up at 5 a.m. So shout out to French vanilla, lactose-free, protein shake.
Some of us are more mature than others.
Wow, it's good.
Yeah. So is that one next? All right. Nice.
Right.
Hey.
You don't want to try the pumpkin pie.
She's like non-GMOs, gluten-free.
I don't really like pumpkin either, which is weird.
It tastes like chai.
It's pumpkin. Really? It's like a pumpkin pie. It's cinnamony.
It tastes like a
yummy goodness.
Chai. Yeah.
It does taste like a chai latte.
Like an American chai though.
Okay, I'm not trying to front. But
they made in the USA.
Deadass. Like, try it. It tastes really good.
Shake gently, not with y'all.
It's from Sprouts. It's like
okay. Whoa.
It's vanilla.
Whoa.
You felt something.
Hey, hi everybody. Welcome back to our.
It's good.
Hello, more names, mate.
I'm okay, B.
Really good.
Okay.
Actually, give me 14 more.
I feel like it's good.
Hey, that's still on me too, bitch.
Oh!
Hey, I can take a shot, but I can't take a sip of the can.
Down.
Someone would be so fucking for real now.
Yeah, wait, go like this. Dab.
Dab it up. Hey, dab it up, though.
Right. Oh, well, I'm really excited today. This is a very special episode. Obviously, I wish Steph could have be here. I wish Steph could be here. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said,
It's the biggie ball.
It's the biggie ball. The ball's not big.
Yes.
But it's a very special episode. I'm here with my friends. Like, what
Best
else?
friends.
Holy macaroni and cheese. I think that's what I
Get
said.
it right. Get it right.
Hey.
Bitch, period. Get it right. Get it right.
You know me, I'm gonna get deep. Because I'm a Leo too. What's one thing you appreciate?
And she's like, all right, let's start it off about me. Whoa. Hey, Leo season just passed. We're in Virgo season. Shout out to all the Virgos.
And there's none in the room. So back to what's closest to Virgos.
Hey, and that's on, gang.
Hey,
Bitch, there's no Virgos in here.
No, actually, not shout out to the Virgos. If you know, you know. You know. You know.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you
and
know.
if you don't know,
You're right.
You'll
never know.
Yeah, you never will.
Yeah.
Period. Anyways, so we like to do a little segment here. First, I want to say that if you guys don't know, some little background context is that before I was on IN Besties, I used to have a podcast with my best friends. Not all of them that are here on the stage today, but you know, with the majority of them, you know. So I feel like it's kind of crazy. Do you guys feel like we're in good company right now, or does it feel like
feels
that?
very different for some reason. I think because, well, I mean, the environment. Also, it's been years. Okay, relax. Months. It's been months. We've also been through like a lot of things in our life since.
Yeah,
that it just feels like, even when I catch up with y'all, it feels like I'm starting again because there's just so much that's been happening.
No, for real. I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie, to come and be in front of the camera again. I was like, oh my god. But
yeah. How do you feel, Marisol? This is Marisol's first time. We would have had her on in good company, but we had our first guest, and that was our last episode.
That's so true. It was one and done.
One and done. Hey, shout out to my uncle Nati. Yeah, that shit was funny. Shout out to my bitch Nati. She was my queenies.
That was a good episode too.
That was a really good episode. Yeah. Hey, we said we go out with a bang.
We really did.
Hey, that's been the theme this week. Going out with a bang.
A bang.
Yeah, a bang. Yeah.
Yeah, we be going way too hard.
Yeah.
Our health.
Yeah. I'm gonna become like a.
Don't lie.
Anyways, thank you. Next.
Right. I'm like, oh, stop lying. Cut the cameras.
Bro, okay, crazy because like a few weeks ago, right before she left, I don't know where you flew out, she was like, Nabi, when I come back, I'm gonna cut alcohol for like my friend's wedding, blah, blah, blah. I was like, bro, that's dope. These past 3 days, holy mother of God. Did not know it was a bender at Isis' house every single day.
Every single day.
Hey, someone's back.
We wake up early for this shit.
A little, I was hating for
hey, bitch, we wake up early for this shit.
Bro, for real, this is like a full-time job.
It was all 7 a.m. I was like, I'm up and it's stuck.
I'm up and it's stuck. Shout out to Cardi B. Bro, but yeah, it's crazy. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, I should have these bitches on. Like, we should do something together. Like, I think, you know, a lot of the stories that I share, I feel like there's so many of you guys in the stories. And I'm like, it'd be nice for the besties who are watching to put a face to the
story. Yeah.
And if you're listening, go on fucking YouTube right now because my bitches look good. And y'all need to see this in person. And if it's not in person, then 4K on YouTube is fine. 4K.
Ultra 4K.
Right. And watch the full commercial so we can get paid. Thank you.
Damn, bitch, I skip them.
Whoa.
Me too. I'll be skipping
Hey, me too, but now I know. Hey, now I know.
We need Carla on the soundboard. I'm like, oh. That was the right one. Hey, I'd like to say is I've been asking for the soundboard. So, Steph, we have a soundboard. Thank you very much. All right. Well, we wanted to get to know, you know, folks want to get to know a little bit of me. And I feel like me are like my friends because my friends make me who I am. Not entirely, but lots of parts. So I figured, let's play a game to know each other better. Oh, it's a game. It's a game. Steph and
first
I love
one to
to
cry
play.
gets a hug from me.
All right, I'm ready.
Amy, who the fuck is cutting onions in here? Cut the cameras, deadass.
All right. So
where's
the game? So the game is called. This is not to get confused.
Maybe don't introduce it because they're advertising us.
Whoa, yeah. This is. They have not sent us a check, but it's called.
We're not really strangers. Or we're not strangers, or we're not really strangers.
I don't.
Oh, we're not really strangers.
I thought you were asking. I'm like, no, we're not strangers.
Hey, bitch, I know you.
Did you not just hear the intro?
She's like, you haven't said hi lately.
We are not really strangers.
Yeah.
You know, she hasn't really said hi lately, so you're becoming a stranger.
All right. Oh, wait. No, before we start this, we should do our segment Rose and Thorn.
Rose and Thorn, no bud.
No, but no, that's too. I'm like, why? It's too much thinking. Like, let's just cut the good and the bad. You know,
okay.
I don't feel like I'm a lot of in the gray between. It's either good or it's bad. Period. Okay. Right. All right. So Rose, for the listeners, Rose means something amazing, like something great, like a highlight of your week. And Thorn means like it was bad, something bad, like, you know, the low light of the week. Does anyone have a rose?
I have a rose.
All right.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
Rose like we're from concrete.
So, I'm actually gonna get I'm getting my hair done tomorrow, and I haven't gotten my hair dyed or nothing in like. I can't even remember, honestly.
Dude, it's been years.
Yeah, I can't even remember. It's been
and
years.
your hair looks so healthy right now.
Yeah.
Too nice. Like,
Your hair looks healthy as hell. It's like literally
it's going
shining.
through something.
No, I'm gonna do blue black. Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna look so
I'm scared, but I'm excited.
She said new bitch.
Yeah.
Dude, especially with the seasons and everything.
Yeah,
oh my
yeah.
god,
Yeah,
that's gonna look good.
Because I do
So
like the
nice.
black hair. Because every time I look at old photos when I was blonde, I like it, but I just feel like I'm one of those girls that really believe your natural hair looks better
Best
on
on
you,
you.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, you know what? Blue black, I mean, it's close to my hair and it's going to get that little blue touch. And I'm a cool tone girl. So I'm like, it has to work out, you know?
Yeah.
But then the next day, I'm going to get a lash lift. I've never done that before. But, I mean, I'm going to try it out.
Your lashes are so long.
Yeah.
They are.
They used to be longer. But I feel like after the baby, they got kind of like, my eyes got itchy. And I looked it up, and I guess that's a thing with pregnancy. Your eyes get itchy. So I kept rubbing them, and it would pull my eyelashes off. Yeah, so they would grow like all chompy.
No
like I'll
way.
have one lash that's all long and the other one's like short. So when I put mascara, it would just look weird.
Down.
Yeah, but I just want a lash lift. I just feel like, you know, when I love curling my lashes, and it's just like it makes a difference on your face when you curl your lashes.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
That's
love that.
nice.
It sounds like you're gonna get a full you day.
Yeah.
no, for real.
Well deserved.
Well,
I can't wait to
it's
see you.
deserved.
with
Hey,
your
do not be
lashes.
surprised if Ace has his fists up when you get back home. though.
Bro, he's gonna be like Suki this morning. Bro,
That was yesterday.
Oh,
It's all a blur. That's what I'm saying. We don't even know how
it
to do
was all
math.
a dream. He said we went up back.
What happened though? She was mad? Or?
Honestly, it was crazy hilarious.
I can't.
So we
You say the story.
so we were just chilling. Yeah, hey bitch,
Roll
show the
clip.
picture.
No.
So we were just hanging out, and Isis was like, "Oh, I just got this new like bomb blonde wig," and we're like, "Bitch, put it on. Like, we don't need you to describe it." She put it on. And then came back out, and Suki immediately got up and started barking at her.
She
like,
started
on
growling at me.
sight.
She was like, boom. She was shocked. She was shocked. She started, I'm like,
who is this bitch?
this raggedy ass. I'm like, I'm gonna grab. Like, literally, she started barking. She was confused for a second.
Oh my god.
And then she looked at her, she's like, hold up.
She's like,
She sniffed you.
that's you,
my
that's
mom.
you. Yeah. She's like, oh shit, hey girl, what are you doing? She's like, why are you playing games?
Hey,
And
she's
she's like,
like-
don't run up on me
Hey,
like
she's
that.
like, hey, can you besito?
Aw.
That's funny.
No, literally.
We put on wigs, Carla.
Oh, I
and
saw
us.
the photo.
And
I
dude,
saw that.
Suki looks at us like, you weird ass bitches.
Literally, like we're clowns.
Aren't you guys usually at work at this time?
clowns? We were working.
Nah, y'all
Barely.
look good, though. Y'all look
Barely.
really good.
Okay.
Barely.
Hey, whoa, it's magic, you know. Okay, so that was your rose. That's a good rose. I'm
That's a
excited
good
to see what they
rose,
hear. All right, who's ready with the other rose?
You can start. I'm still trying to think of my rose.
I know, me too.
Okay, I'll go
Clearly,
next.
you have a rose.
I do have a rose.
Okay.
Oh, I
My
remember.
rose. Oh.
Hey, everybody got their rose at the same time.
All of a sudden, they
I'm
got
like,
their rose.
No, I said it's funny. I already know what your rose is, and you don't have to tell me.
Ooh.
All right, say my rose and let's see if you got it right.
Let's see if the 3 brain cells are brain cells.
Yes, it is brain selling. I think Isis' rose this weekend was her whole family coming together at her house.
Damn. That's a part of it, yes. That's
Okay.
definitely it. My rose was feeling all my family and my friends, all you guys, and my family. Like, I feel like I feel so loved. And I feel like that's really important, you know. So I feel like my highlight is getting to spend time with all the people I love and that love me.
Well, it's not Thanksgiving yet, but thank you.
Hey,
anyways,
and
I just want
spooky
to say
season's
I'm
coming up.
thankful. I'm thankful.
Thankful. Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed. Hashtag yes, I'm lucky and blessed. Yes. Not
Real eyes.
realize, real
lies.
lies. Period. Exactly. But yeah, so
That's nice.
that
I,
was nice. Like, damn,
I think-
someone fucking read my fucking brain. Let me close it fucking down. Throw away the key.
I think my rose this weekend was, what was that noise, bro? That you're gonna throw? Like you were, she's not trying to hold it. Her goldfish.
Bitch, oh my god, the way you heard that, I didn't even hear that.
I was like, who the fuck was that?
Bitch,
was
it
like,
was my
go.
mouth. Like,
She's outside
go,
to say
go,
her
go.
rose.
And she can't hold it. She's like,
and me, hoping no one heard it, and everyone's like, what the fuck was that? What the fuck? Who did that shit? It was fucking weird. Bitch.
I'm scared.
I'm only just a girl. I'm sorry. Bitch.
What was that? I'm scared.
I'm just a girl.
Standing in front.
can't.
No.
All right, stop.
I think one of my roses this weekend was celebrating one of my close friends' birthday. His name's Sal. So Sal, you already know who you are. I think, I think there was like a lot of like the room was full of like love, good energy, and like I feel like he represents that, and I think it was just like a representation of like people that were like him. It was fun, so I had a good time. I think that was my rose, is just being around people with good energy.
Yeah.
So I'm really grateful for that, and yeah, it was pretty fun. My rose for the weekend.
I love that.
I know. I was too tired. That's why I didn't pull up. I'm sorry.
I told you so. That's her reason.
Sorry, so I had a long day.
You heard it here, folks.
Hey. Yeah, heard it here.
No, but you also you heard on ABC News here first. Anyways,
Hey, reporting back now.
it's magic. Here on 103.9 Love Songs, we have Darlene sending a love song to Darian. You know,
Hey, bitch.
Darian,
Pass the
Darlene wants to
football.
say that she's sorry, but she still loves you. That no matter where, distance is nothing.
Wow.
Have a good one. Listen to the rest of the song.
It's magic.
Holy,
holy macaroni and cheese.
Rose was.
Go ahead.
Getting fucked up with my bitches, most certainly.
Do not want to get demonetized.
See, she said her rose.
What's your rose?
Damn, bitch, that was fast.
Oh, puta. Just fucking poke myself with this. What the fuck?
Hey, my rose, I don't want to piggyback, but getting fucked up with my bitches.
Hey.
Hey, being out all night with my bitch Carl's, bro. Hey, no one matches my energy like the bitch behind the scenes. Right?
Car and Mars.
Shout out. It's giving
They're
karma.
menace.
Karma.
It's giving karma.
You'll get karma.
Karma.
Period.
Send one like if you want to see us on the Patreon.
Hey, like
Send
this
no
right
like.
now. Hey. All I'm saying is we will be filming a Patreon episode with Carla, so stay tuned.
If you want to know what my
Holy
bitch look like,
We know
tune in.
Carla's gonna be sleeping over ISIS for a whole month.
Hey. And I approve.
Because did you introduce the new room? Wait.
Hey, I said it. I said it.
You said that?
I said that I said this.
Yeah, she did.
And then I was like, hold the fuck
I
up.
forgot.
Hey.
Yeah, cut up. Okay, yeah.
Cut that part like 30
Yeah.
seconds before Evelyn
Okay.
started speaking.
Yeah. No, I just said that, and then I realized, and I was like, let's not piggyback off that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
We're a mess.
we already said, yeah.
We're a mess.
Like,
We're a
I've
mess.
been on a bender.
And cut scene, yeah.
I'm seeing. Okay. Thorn.
Thorn.
No, my rose was getting
Rose
fucked
was
up with my
getting fucked up
bitches.
with
Fucked
bitches.
up with my
Thorn.
woes.
Period. Hey, we
All
should.
right.
Oh.
I'll start with Thorn. It's not this week, but it's a week from today.
Yeah, that's fine. You can say it.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
I was gonna say it. But
Hey, she needed to
Hey,
put her
there's no
thoughts
rules.
and opinions.
There's no rules. There's no rules.
So my Thorn is going back to work. My maternity leave is over and it's back to reality. I feel like I've been just coasting with motherhood, and this is like next level. Now working and then being a mom, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm excited, you know, to start getting my checks again. But I'm also like, damn, dude, like I'm gonna be away from my baby, and then when I am gonna be working from home, I think it's gonna be a little hard, you know, because he's like a Velcro baby. He always wants to be hugged, and it's just I can't do that while I work all the time.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be like another hurdle that I have to get through. But I mean, I'm excited, but I am like nervous, like to go back to work after.
But when he sees his Christmas toys,
I know.
Hey, for real.
Yeah, I know, for real, bitch. I know. How exciting.
Yeah.
It's like fun and like nerve wracking at the same time.
and I think too, because you're going in person, right?
Yeah, because we were fully remote
2 days
before.
though, right?
2
Just
days, yeah.
Okay.
And that's what I keep telling myself. It's just 2 days. It's just 2 days. But it's because I was fully remote. So, you know, I was a little spoiled. I wasn't used to going into the office at all. So it's like a new transition altogether.
Yeah.
But
But do
yeah.
you need that too? Like when you go in the office and you meet your coworkers, you're like that sense of community or having people that can relate to what you do.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, I'm working hybrid right now, and dude, I have questions for everything that I do, and I just be hitting my coworkers. I'm like, hey, yo, how do you do this?
That's true.
It's just so much easier rather than that, face to face.
Yeah.
Camera.
It's just quicker.
Yeah.
Because like to send a message or to meet up, like, hey,
Teams.
can we do a call together? I have questions. Oh yeah, can you available 1:30? That's like too much to just ask like simple questions. You know?
When you need an answer
So that's
now.
true. Yeah. If you're
Dude,
like,
and you see like the actual difference. So my boss, I've been seeing him virtually for a couple months.
Yeah.
And I saw him, dude, he's 6'4", and I'm like,
oh my
damn.
god,
like he's tall, dude, and I look like a tiny rabbit. And I'm like, I look at him and I'm like, blank, that was his name, and I'm like, can you go help me? He's like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, oh my goodness, don't stomp on me though.
Bitch.
Like, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm here.
You and Steph both have short, tall girl syndrome. I realize that.
What do you mean short, tall girl syndrome?
Like, you're shorter than you believe you are. Like, you guys both think you guys are like 6 feet.
Dude, yeah, I was telling her that. Dude, a lot of people tell me.
good, though.
I'm not even lying. A lot of my friends say you have a 6'2" personality, bro. Because I feel like my confidence, it's like 6'2". I'm like, I'll be walking in like I'm the tallest person. Dude, my friend Sasha, if you're watching this, she's tall as hell. And I always be telling her, I was like, dude, I feel like I'm so tall. Like, we're like the same height. Bro, she's like 5'8", 5'9". She looks at me, she's like, yeah, because she feels like she's short. And I'm like, last time we did like a half and we were running, bro, tell me why I was like a midget and everyone was like ginormous. And I was like, bro, is it me? I was like, but I feel like everyone here is like gonna be slow. But everyone has like legs longer than mine.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I like that though. I like having that mentality because I'm in my mind, I'm not short.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're
Right.
literally 6'2".
But I
can
like
see
my
it.
height. I do like my height. I'm just saying though, mentally, I do feel taller though.
Mentally, I feel like, I could see you. She literally was like, dude, I thought I was the tallest one in the photo. She was like the first one on the bottom. I'm like,
not
dude,
at the
literally
bottom.
eye level. Eye
Not
level.
at the bottom.
The camera didn't even capture me. It's just my eyes. I'm just kidding.
She's like, Monsters Inc., Mike Wazowski always gets his head blocked.
Bitch covered by the little Monsters Inc. sign.
Oh yeah.
I'm on TV.
Literally.
He's not on
He's
TV.
not. Hey,
He
he was
wasn't.
there, though. He was
It's
there.
like Isis's post when she says happy birthday to someone. Just your eyes on it.
Hey, I said happy birthday, though.
I thought of you.
What was your thorn?
Honestly, my life's pretty easy. My thorn was probably having to go to work today very hungover.
Yeah.
I had 3 meetings, guys. That's
Wow.
tough.
You
That
pulled
is
through.
tough.
You pulled through. My respect.
You're a hard worker.
Bitch, you're responsible.
I woke up at like 5 a.m.
You still showed up, bro. That's
Yeah.
You showed up.
Hey,
you
and
showed
all my
out.
coworkers know what the fuck I was doing when they saw me. They're like, girl,
You're like, boy.
we know. I'm like, so don't ask anything of me today.
Right. So no better.
Don't speak to me. You don't know me. I'm
Right.
here because
Exactly. Period. That's the truth. Your thorn?
Period, though.
Your
My
Evan?
thorn is I injured my knee this weekend.
Stop.
Yes, so I told you,
You were
right?
doing
I
the
was
worm?
like, dude. No, I didn't do the worm this weekend actually.
She's like,
Hey.
No, I didn't do the
Hey, one more shot of that fucking protein.
And I'll be doing the
GMO, gluten-free,
dairy-free,
Start fucking doing the
dairy-free.
worm
From
on the wall.
Sprouts.
No,
from Sprouts.
I was actually running and I kept forcing myself. I overexerted and I kept going and going. And I felt like I didn't want to stop. And you know how they say it's mind over matter? I kept thinking it really is mind over matter. I was like, it's not my body. It's just my mind telling me I can't. And then I felt like this strain and I was like, oh. And I was like, I stopped and I stretched for a bit. Probably the worst thing you could do mid-run. And then I continued running. As I continued, dude, I felt it. I just felt tightness. And I kept running. And dude, I was literally limping and I still kept running. Because I feel like in my head, I was just like, I have a time, I have a pace I want to reach. And I didn't stop. And then I got home and I put ice on it and it got worse. On Sunday, it was still
it's
kind of
giving
worse.
the Mamba mentality.
Oh, yeah,
Tommy would be
That's-
very
thank
proud
Ellen
of you
has
right
Mamba
now.
mentality.
But
Yeah,
chill,
so I
bitch, because
tried.
clearly matters.
It does matter.
Yeah.
I did push myself too hard, and I went to urgent care yesterday. Dude, so not worth it. The lady told me, I think it may be strained. And I was like, okay. Can I get like a X-ray, MRI? She was like, we don't do those here. I was like, so I just paid $25 for you to tell me something that I already knew. I
That's
should have known
crazy.
that. Yeah, so now I have a doctor's appointment on Thursday, and my knee's okay. So I'm limping still kind of, but I'm hoping nothing is like fractured.
Yeah, nothing serious.
And maybe it's just a strain. But this isn't the first time I've had this strain. So, Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre.
Hey,
Amen.
Yeah.
period.
What was your hurdle?
My thorn.
Horn.
Cord on the-
Hey clown, honk honk.
I hate when she fucking does that to me.
Hi clown, honk. You're a clown.
Hey, she does it to me a lot.
To me.
Hey.
Hey,
All right, guys, we're gonna pick the game now.
you're dumb, bitch.
Girl.
Level 3.
Oh, bitch! You said this is level.
Wait, they're all mixed up.
the
Hold
hell?
up.
I
Is
think
it
you guys got
Oh,
the
this is
cards.
level 1.
Hold on, just start from the, yeah, start from
A
there.
bunch of
So I
clowns.
did get level 1.
And it was D, bitch.
No, it wasn't that deep.
She put it back immediately,
Okay, go,
expeditiously. She was like, no.
Dang.
Bitch, now you closing your eyes. Like,
Hey, she's not cheating. Her B.
This is a question to you guys.
Oh,
Do we
fuck.
want to?
You choose to who you.
It's not. It's not. It's,
B, why don't you
it's-
just ask it to all?
Whoa, all right.
Like a
that's
general
all.
question, we could just say comment. Or should we just.
This one's. I'll just ask it. It's not deep at all. Do you think plants thrive or die in my care? Explain.
I can answer that. Thrive. Chantel is very nurturing and she knows how to take care of
100%.
things.
Yeah,
She knows how to nurse things back to health. So I've seen her plants and they're thriving.
Hey,
Absolutely.
We walk in, and my favorite place to take a pic is by her big ass. What is
Where
that?
with her
A
ferns.
monstra.
Be your living
Okay.
room, your kitchen, everything
It's
is
a
thriving.
monstra.
No, I'm a
something?
plant mom
Yeah.
for sure. I have a lot of plants.
Yeah.
But it's a fig plant, the one you're talking about.
Oh, really?
fig.
A monstra because it has those big ass
No.
leaves.
Yeah, those
Those
are
are
I
different
don't know
ones.
what that is.
yeah,
Amy?
they're pretty.
They're green.
So yes, you have the green thumb.
Yes, I agree.
Thank
All
you
right.
guys.
All right, mine. Do I seem like someone who would get a name tattooed on myself? Why or why not?
Fuck no.
No.
No, absolutely not.
No.
Oh my god, bitch, you don't even
But would
want
you
a
even
tattoo,
get a tattoo?
period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would never get a tattoo.
Maybe it's a
Bitch,
question
the way that you would
shouldn't
ask that question,
Oh,
Knowing
question.
the answer.
Where are you gonna put it?
we all brutally know the answer to that shit.
Yeah, I don't even have tattoos.
Wait, this doesn't make sense if I ask this right now. So.
Oh, that's level 3. Read the back when you get them.
Oh, okay.
No, that's level
No,
3. It
read the
literally
back of the
says
card.
3.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Holy moly!
What reality show do you think I'm most likely to binge watch? Explain.
A reality show.
Oh.
I think Love Island.
Me? Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore.
I am like, because that's
I
my
love
answer.
Jersey
I've never
Shore.
watched. I've
I'm
never
like, because
watched
that's
Love
my,
Island.
that would be
I feel
my
like I've never
answer.
seen you watch really reality TV show. Maybe like Man vs. Wild
Man versus
or Naked,
Naked
and
and
Afraid.
What?
Naked and Afraid is insane.
Amazing Race.
Reality TV show.
No, Love Island for sure. I can even see you on
I
Love
could
Island.
see her on Love Island, but I don't think
Love Island. What is
you
it
would
like?
watch that.
Where you?
A
Oh,
reality
never seen it, bitch?
dating
It's a reality show.
Hey,
okay.
the only time I watch reality TV is when I'm with these hoes.
So you know Love Island.
Hey, except Jersey Shore.
I feel like this is. I need to
I
check it
love
out.
Jersey
People have been
Shore.
telling me about
What
it.
what you don't watch reality TV?
I don't really.
Yeah.
I don't really watch TV in general.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I
that's
thought.
good.
That's what I thought. So I'm like, but she likes sports,
Maybe there
like
was
outside stuff,
Yeah.
and hiking.
Hey, level 1. No, because I'm one in.
But put it out.
Yeah, I'm like, because I'm 1 in a million. It says, "Do I remind you of anyone?" Be so fucking for real.
Hey, I know that's right.
Hey, what was your first impression of me? This one's fucking
Oh.
solid.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, everybody needs to answer this.
Yeah. Oh, we got answers. Chantel, go first.
Okay, I met this bitch junior year, huh?
Sophomore year, because we
Sophomore
had
year?
English
We
together.
had English together, right?
Yeah, we had, yeah.
Okay. Well, I remember.
She said everybody
Cut the
has to answer
cameras.
this.
Next. Isis, you're next.
No, Chantel, roll the clip.
Stop.
Hey, what was her name? Miss. What was her name?
Canop.
Miss Canop. Hey, thank you.
Not Evelyn being there.
I had Miss Canop.
No.
I remember you guys.
Yeah,
shared
yeah,
this
yeah.
story.
Yeah.
Hey, if you had class with Miss Canop,
you guys were in that class, I'm
2013.
sorry.
Oh,
I'm
Not
different.
the Social Security number.
No, that I remember. I just sat at the same table as Marisol, and then we started chit chatting, and I was like, "Oh, this girl's cool as fuck." And then I saw a different side of her, and it was so basically.
Tell the story. The story.
She hasn't said anything, and I'm already like,
No,
Hey,
honestly,
the audience would like to know.
honestly, it was eye opening, but I liked her more after that. I'm not gonna lie, but I was like, all right, Marisol, like.
So the story was, bitch. Let's not be shy. We could tell the story. This was high school her. She's
All right.
Changed.
I'm different. I'm
Basically,
She's
we were
different, yeah.
all chit chatting in class, and Miss Kanab was trying to get everybody to shut the fuck up, and we weren't shutting the fuck up. And you know how there's always that one teacher pet that's gonna speak for the teacher. So it's this white girl, and she was like, "Everybody, shut up! Miss Kanab is trying to talk and whatever." And then Marisol goes, "Like, who the fuck you talking to?" or something like that. And then she looks at her, and they start going at it, and Marisol just like out of nowhere, like it just went 0 to 100. Like she just fucking stood up, basically threw the fucking table, and just started like she was gonna attack the white girl. And Miss Kanab grabbed her and pulled her out of class and like begged her to not to fight the girl because she's like, I can lose my job, I could get in trouble, please, Marisol.
Miss Kanab.
Yeah, and Marisol was like trying
Menace.
to chillax, and then yeah.
Hey, me, I should have picked somebody for the. for
But
the
your first,
question.
your first impression, what would you describe? Was it scared? Was it like?
Not scared. She's still here, so
X
not that
factor.
scared.
Listen,
Relax.
Hey,
it's changed.
concerned.
It's changed.
Concerned.
It's changed. But I'm
Concerned.
saying like, were you like, oh shoot, like
I thought Marisol was funny. I thought Marisol, when I met her, she made me laugh. I
Yeah.
liked her energy, and I am drawn to people like that.
Yeah.
As you can see, you know, like
Whoa,
No,
did
I
not
am.
get my first impression next.
Hey, we should all get this one because you could give your first impression of ISIS too.
Oh, that one's a good one.
true.
That
too.
one's solid
She
too.
didn't pull the card. And we're not done with you. Evelyn, go next.
my first impression of Marisol. Well, actually, it was like I didn't think it was senior year. We were in yearbook, right?
Oh yeah,
Right?
yearbook. I
And you
totally
would hang
forgot
out.
about that.
Well, I don't want to say that name because we don't like that name here. Were you hanging
Yeah.
out with another girl there?
Voldemort.
No,
I
Voldemort.
would commonly see you with her. But same thing as Chantal, I thought you were funny, but then at the same time, sometimes when you throw comments, they're like, oh shoot.
I would like the
they're
word
straightforward.
intimidating.
Very straightforward. So yeah, at first I
Very
was like intimidated because I was like, she's
problem.
straightforward.
No filter.
But she's fun. No filter, that's the word.
Yeah.
But she's funny. Like you had like the things that you would say sometimes, I'm like, the things that you have in your mind, but you don't
Yeah.
say, Marisol says it.
No,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
you know what I ended up figuring out?
Unfiltered.
She doesn't have an inner monologue. I was like, when she told me that, I was like, everything clicked for me. I was like,
That makes so much sense.
that makes so much sense.
Oh my God.
Interesting.
Yeah.
She doesn't have, like, you know how you have a voice inside your brain?
Yeah.
that
Tells you
sings?
not to do it. Mine says go.
She doesn't
faster.
even have a voice. That would, like,
She can't even draw a house in her head. Like, she closed her eyes.
Yeah,
she can't
bitch,
even
I don't
draw
really
a house
have like
or-
a very vivid imagination, I would say. Or,
All her intrusive thoughts.
yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I'm more like factual, like methodical, like not
But
really.
not methodical or factual when she does some shit illogical. But you know what?
Well then.
She's very, but she'll ask her about biology. Anyways, so Evelyn, you said overall, you're like, she seemed cool, but like,
She seemed funny, but intimidating at the
Intimidating
same time.
'cause she
So I was
was
like,
a lot.
she's very straightforward, but she's funny. But
I feel
that's
like
my
I
me-
can crack a joke.
my first impression of Marisol, I didn't really have one. Like, I think when we first met, because it's like you were there, but you were really not there. Like, you would show up to school occasionally.
Oh.
You know? When I met her, like, in my
Hey,
senior
girl,
year.
y'all making
Christ.
y'all putting hers on the trend.
Right. Hey, she doesn't go to school and she fights.
Hey, no, she wasn't suspended, though. She wasn't suspended, though.
Yeah. True.
Very interesting.
But yeah, and I feel like, so at first I'm like, you weren't there, and then I feel like we really got to know each other. I feel like after graduating high school, I feel like that's when I really got to
Yeah,
like.
I didn't
a
have
more
the
formed
best
opinion.
friends in high school. I knew them, but we weren't like close.
Yeah,
Like I had a different circle.
Yeah.
You
I was
know?
like your friend at school, I feel.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. But I definitely ran in a different circle for sure. I would
Yeah.
100% accept
So my
that.
impression, like, it was like foggy of you.
Right.
But who I think she is, that'd be a better question. But that's not the one she pulled. All right. So next, level 2.
Oh, back here?
Yeah.
Oh, you can pass it around, B, if
You
you
can
want.
pull. You can start.
Level 2, you start level 2, yeah.
So we weren't done roasting me? Jesus, fuck.
Level 2.
Number 2. Number 2.
Oh, it's the one in the middle after one, before
Right.
3.
Right.
Fuck.
Right. That's actually what my first impression of her was.
Remember, it doesn't make sense. I don't know.
Wild card. Yeah, nobody wants to look at me, and I don't want to look at y'all.
Hey, I'm not fucking staring into no one's eyes and saying how much I love them. That's
Don't look at me. I'm not massaging your feet.
we don't ever do that.
Hey,
Oh,
look, she's about to.
Just read it.
It says sing the chorus of your favorite. Me, okay. Sing the chorus. You have to ask it twice. Sing the chorus of your favorite song of all time. Get into it. But I don't.
No, we're gonna get
feeling
demonetized. We can't afford
connection.
that right
That one's
Another-
now.
better.
The inflation is inflation, even though it's only 3.2%. Somehow that feels skewed.
I'm very surprised. Yeah, no,
true.
we're not doing that one either.
Feels like
Okay,
a lie.
for real, please.
Bitch, stop
let
pulling
this
the red
be-
fucking cards. Are
I
you
know,
joking?
clearly,
Oh my
clearly.
God.
I'm not getting the game. I got it now, though. What's the most pain you've ever been in that wasn't physical?
Oh, I don't want to
Wait,
answer it. I
what?
know it, but I don't want to answer it. It's like emotion. What was the most pain? Like emotion.
Oh, yeah.
that wasn't physical.
I
It could have
know.
been spiritual too. A demon slapped you while you're sleeping.
Oh,
Bruh, do you think I've ever
that's
checked?
level 1.
Fuck.
A compliment I receive more frequently.
That you wish you received more frequently.
Wished. I guess I like it when people tell me like about my aura, like something like that. Like, oh, like you're so like your aura is so inviting, or like, oh, like I love being around you, or like something about that's like, if you know, like if you meet me and there's just something that's like, special, I guess. Like, because I've had people tell me that, and I've always remembered those compliments more than anything. Like, I feel like they made me feel like whenever I'm down, I think about like those interactions, and I'm like, no, you're good, bitch, you're good,
Yeah.
like, but I guess I would say those.
I love
type of
that.
That's a great
compliments.
one.
That's a
Yeah,
beautiful
those are, yeah.
compliment. That's a really great one.
Not surface level at all.
Yeah. Oh,
I love that.
Which I feel like it's right here.
I'm like,
Hey.
oh, hey.
Hey, relax, Ace.
That's how Ace got here.
I'm a mother.
Hey, bitch, I'm a mother.
Hey,
I'm a mother.
Hey,
and
that's
we know
hey,
that you didn't become a mother doing that.
Hey, that's how Ace looks when he wants milk.
He's trying to look for the titty.
Hey, bitch, he knows. He just moves his nose a little bit. He's like,
like,
No, literally.
He's like northeast bound.
I thought he said Weast.
Hey, not. How did you guys ever remember the north, south, west, east thing?
Bitch.
Never
North.
eat
My
salty
I live in my
waffles.
block.
Never eat
West,
salty
east.
waffles? What was the acronym they gave you to remember like north, south, east, west?
What do you mean? I just feel like I always knew, like, we're west side, north, I feel like, south, down.
I low-key
No, but
have
like,
a
you
little
know,
rhyme
like,
for
they told
Oh,
you
you talking about like
everything.
little songs?
Yeah, the song.
Yeah.
What was the
No, I don't
saying they
know.
told you to remember north, east, you know,
I didn't have
southwest?
a little song.
Or how did you guys know the planets, like the order of the planets?
Oh, I don't know the order of the planets.
See, like I had like never ever smoke weed. That's like northeast, southwest, and then the planets. It's like Sally, A, Mercury, like something like that, right? To run the
It's
planets.
my very energetic mother just served us. Depending if you count Pluto as a planet, which they don't. So it's just like nachos. But yeah, it's Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars.
Dang.
I'm
Whoa.
like,
gotta-
I'm
we
going
gotta
a little too
work on
slow
it.
for it. I'm going a
Yeah.
little
Smarter
slow.
than a
But I
fifth
do
grader.
know, you know, that's how I know the
No, clearly
quadratic
not.
formula. Bitch, everything's a little rhyme. That's how I learned my multiplications too.
Me too. All right, say your song.
For what?
Or 8.
Huh?
For 8, for your multiplications, 8, like it times 8.
Oh, like the song
The
for
song,
like
yeah.
the eighths. Can you be on the ones and twos?
All right.
Bitch, you sing it.
8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, and 80. And back around the mountain. Here we go. Yeehaw.
Ooh.
Dang.
okay.
She said,
Shout
I
out
was
to
a
Mrs.
cowgirl.
Heather. She was a real one. And if you don't know, Heather came from the goddess Isis. So that's why I was her favorite student. And she told me, one day you're going to write a book. Please dedicate it to me. So
Whoa.
I don't know when that book is that she speaks of, but
Hey, she's like, honorable mention.
That's cute.
she
B.
manifested that for me. So I believe I will be writing a book. So stay tuned. Book
I believe
A.
that.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
You know what? All it takes is a teacher to like believe in you. Honestly, there's
Yeah.
nothing more like fulfilling than somebody that doesn't know you that tells you that they think that you can do something.
Yeah.
Because like hearing
Yeah.
people that you love tell you, obviously it's very fulfilling and it's very like
But it's expected. you know?
exactly, you know, it's like right. But somebody that doesn't really know your full potential and just knows you like kind of like on a surface level, but yet like
They see
Does
something in
it?
you.
Mm-hmm.
it's honestly really fulfilling. Because I used to have a teacher like
Who was
that.
your teacher that believed in you?
He was really, really mean to me, like in an aspect of like progression. Like I will say that tough love is my favorite kind of love, which is why I stand you most of the time, bitch.
Yeah,
But,
that's why I stand you. Correction.
Hey, she couldn't shut the fuck up.
All right. Correction. Objection. Hearsay.
No, but for real, tough love's my favorite. I think that it just comes different. I think that like being coddled and the kind of
Yeah.
personality that I have is just not the kind of
I agree.
Yeah.
vibe and like love that I really enjoy to receive.
Mhm.
Or need.
Need.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or need.
no.
Yeah, there you go.
Need.
Need.
Can't be gentle. Full throttle.
Go fast.
Right.
Hey, in all aspects of your life.
Right. Exactly. She's like, speed it up. You know what we're here for.
You know what it is. You know why you're here.
Exactly. We're here. We're queer. Oh. I just say that because I believe in Pride Month. Happy
No,
Pride Month.
yeah, no, it's just
It's
I
whenever
like
you
it.
guys mentioned that tough love. I feel like for me, tough love has never been mine. I never liked
Yeah.
receiving tough love, and I don't think I ever really received tough love until I met some people here. But they change it up though. You know, you kind of get
Change it
a
up.
new perspective of life. Of whoa, this is what tough love is. You know, when someone like
Yeah.
talks you out, but they tell you they still love you. Like I'm kidding.
I'm like, whoa.
she has never hit
She has
anybody.
never hit anybody.
But with
Never.
those words,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, but I feel like I didn't really know what tough love was, though. I'm not gonna lie until I met you. And no, but this, and I say this in a very respectful way, because we all show love differently.
We do.
But it
yeah.
also made me interested in knowing more where that tough love came from. So I was like, huh. And then I started like putting the puzzles together of like Isis's life. It wasn't even, bro, on my days off, I'd be like, Like, but I always love problem solving. I always have. So to me, I was like, how can I
said
fit
yes.
the puzzle
Solve
on
a
why
problem.
this reaction happened?
Yeah.
But then I love it because it's like it feels so genuine. Not very strong.
Yeah.
All right, enough compliments for the day.
Hey, all right. Speaking of
Hey.
tough love, do you think you're a tough love?
I think I can be when it's I feel like I can be tough love when it's necessary, but that's not like what
Your
I
love
go
language.
to. No,
Yeah,
that's
I would
not
say
at
that's
all,
not
no.
you.
I say
Yeah.
you're very gentle.
Yeah, I say I'm
yeah.
gentle. I feel like I try to think about people's feelings, but then when I realize they're not giving a fuck about my feelings, then what the fuck, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Then I can be very cold, you know?
Yeah.
And that's where I guess that's like the Taurus in me. It's like I take a lot
The
of things, I
balance.
take it, and then after a while, it's like, nope, that's it. Like
Cross the
I can only
line.
take so much, and then it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. So you think tough love has made you better people?
Yeah, it made me understand more people with tough love, like other people in life.
Oh.
Yeah, no, like, but dude, it's crazy because like tough love, as crazy as it sounds, tough love is also like the love that's given back feels even stronger. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
It does,
Like
bitch.
the love
'cause
that you
me-
give
I
and the
think-
way that you show your love in like acts of services or stuff like that, like I don't know, it shines bright.
Yeah. I think tough love, what I like about it, it's like authentic, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think like tough love is kind of like that's like, how do I put it? Like they're not trying to like people please you, you know? Like they're just kind of like, no, this is what it is and that's it, you know? And that's what I like about tough love. But that's why I like to use it when it's reached to that moment where I'm just like, you know what? I can't like try to make you feel better at this point. Like I just have to
Right.
tell you the reality of the situation and what's going to happen, you know? But I think like you need a little bit of both. You need to be gentle and then you need to be tough love.
Right.
But like the saying, like gentle parenting is for gentle kids. I feel like that's the same with adults, you know, like
Right.
like Marisol. Marisol's not a gentle child,
Hell
you know,
no.
so she needs a tough love to like learn and to realize, okay, you know. But I mean, like I get it, you know. Like I feel like with Evelyn, I can't be tough love. Like I just can't. Like I feel like I feel like we're kind of the same in the sense where we can speak to each other and there's an understanding already, you know? Like I don't have to like be tough with her and be like, you know, like fucking understand, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely do have to shake her up sometimes.
Bro, even though you are tough love, I can still feel like you said, I just be a little bit more gentle or try to be gentle with me, and I'm like, hey, it doesn't go unnoticed.
Hey, I'm trying. Anyways. Yeah. No, I feel like for me, when people are really kind and sweet to me and like I just feel like they think I'm not okay. And so I feel like I feel like I don't want them to perceive me as not being okay.
You don't
know?
like pity.
I don't like pity. I don't
But
like
it's
for
not
people to
pity,
say-
bitch. It's just
not,
how they
yeah.
express their love, you know?
Oh. So I should speak to my therapist about this.
You have some therapists right here.
So
Hey, the
and that's why
blind
I'm here,
leading
actually.
the blind.
I'm like, and actually that's why I'm on this podcast today.
intervention.
Hey, anyways, on that note, bless a bottle. Whoa!
I'll get the questions.
Bitch, I was literally like,
literally, she
I
was
know
awesome,
you did
and
not
she
just
just
pass
passed
it
it
to
to you.
Evelyn, bitch. Didn't take a shot or nothing.
Oh,
She already had
I
one.
took a shot.
Oh, did you? I didn't see it.
Okay, are we doing level 2 stuff? We barely
Two
got to
girl,
level
yeah, I
2.
was like, I was the only one that pulled to level 2.
Damn, this is getting lighter.
Hey, it came full, bitch. It came
We
full.
finna pound it. Bless the bottle. Sorry, Ian and friends. We're taking your guys'
Skip or
song.
no?
Bitch, read that shit, because I love
All right, it says,
Here, pass that.
it's going to be funny.
it
Okay.
is.
What's your father's name? wait. What's your father's name and tell me one thing about him?
All right, you go first.
Hey, can I start?
Yeah, go first. Go first.
Hey, it's crazy that we just talked about tough love, and I did not grow up in an environment with tough love. My dad is the absolute most kindest, softest, nurturing, patient, loving, understanding man you guys have ever met in your life. Like, just a complete teddy bear. His name is Alex. Love that man to death. Yeah.
Shout out to
Hey,
Alex.
anytime I
Shout
talk
out
about that
Alex.
man, the sensitiveness will come out.
Shout out to her dad. Her dad is awesome.
Yeah,
My dad is
he really
awesome,
is.
y'all.
He's a true
Awesome.
girl dad.
Yeah.
A girl dad, he just has 2 girls.
Hey, row one.
Hey, if I want to cry, I call my daddy.
Period. Hey, me too. Evelyn, you're next.
My dad's name is Salvador, and one thing about I feel like when I talk about my dad and I talk more and more about him, I get very emotional too, because I think as we grow older, I think that he's aging as well, and I'm like, oh shit, you know.
Yeah.
But one thing I can say about my dad is that he is very nurturing and loving, nurturing, but yeah, makes me feel very safe,
Loved.
I love
protected.
that.
Yeah. That's one thing.
As
about my dad.
fathers should.
Yeah.
Hey, and that's why,
Should.
you know, that's the blueprint.
Right.
Yeah.
Chantel?
Well, my dad's name is Oscar, and I would say my dad is pretty tough love. I feel like growing up, like he would never really compliment me or anything. It was always like jokes, like if someone complimented me, like they told him, "Oh, your daughter's so pretty," he'd be like, "What? De onde?" You know, like my dad's always been like that. But I know that he loves me because he's act of service, and I feel like we have the same love language. So like, you know, he'll fill up my tank without asking, or he'll fix my car, or he'll just do things to me, and do things for me, and that's when I realized, okay, like this is his love language, you know. And my dad is very hardworking. He's one of those hardworking Latinos that literally like to call off, they have to be dying or some shit like that, you know. So I feel like I look up to my dad a lot. I feel like he's really respectful, and has a lot of integrity, and he's just a good person, you know, in general. And yeah, I just feel like he's just an amazing husband to my mom, and I feel like that's pretty hard to find too. So I think like I'm just happy to call him my dad, to be honest. You know?
Yeah, I love your dad. Your dad's so sweet.
Yeah,
He be bumping the tunes.
Oh yeah, and he loves music. Like you come to my house, the house will be shaking because of all the speakers he has.
Girl, 15, getting ready for the turn up, and her dad had the music bumping
Literally
downstairs.
bumping.
Like house music started at the crib there.
No, literally.
Like I'm trying to take a nap and it's like 7 and it's like the music's going. It's like, goddamn, I'll get up then. I'll get up.
Hey, Evelyn's
literally.
dying waiting for me to answer this question.
No, it was not dying. Hey, my leg?
She's like, I could patiently wait.
And one thing I can tell you about my dad is that he's my dad. Wait, why did a bestie actually messaged me, and she was just like, can you talk a little bit more about your dad and that journey? And I'm like, all I have to say is that's the journey without my dad.
Damn, that was deep.
Hey, and that's all.
Hey, but it's okay. I think dads are super important. You know, I think because I never had a father or never had a dad. I do have a father. It's on my birth certificate. Allegedly, I don't know. You're right. This is the tough love that I give to other people. So just know I don't discriminate. It's rated E for everybody, even small.
She be serving it up.
Hey, but you had a mother that did both roles.
Yeah, but I do want to
mom.
highlight like dads who do a great job. You know, because I feel like for me, when I think of what is a dad like, what do you think your dad helped shape in terms of your partnership? Like, what is that basis that he gave you? Because I think that builds the idea of what a man is your father.
Right.
Oh, you're asking us?
Yes.
Oh shit. I feel like I said, like I'm acts of service type of love. So I feel like my dad, like when my partner does something for me without asking, like that turns me on, you know, than him touching me and like telling me he loves me and all these things. I feel like I'll be like, yeah, but did you wash the dishes? Yeah, but did you do this for me? Like I asked, like, I just feel like if you do those things, that's where, and I feel like I got that from my dad. I feel like my dad always cleaned the house for my mom, or he would just take care of all her problems. So she would just relax, you know, like she never had those struggles, I say, that other women have that I've heard of, you know, where they feel like their man doesn't do anything in the house and they're a slave and they're a maid and all that. I feel like my dad has always kept the house. He would fix the car. He would take care of the lawn. He just took care of everything that she just would come home and happily cook for the man, you know? So I feel like seeing that dynamic is kind of like a setup of what I want in my marriage, you know? And I'm like, you know what? This is kind of what I want, like a partnership. Like, that's why I think the whole gender roles thing is kind of like, if it works for you, it works for you, you know? But I feel like I didn't grow up like that. So I feel like I just want a partnership. Like, I just want a man that's going to see me as an equal and that's going to, like, not make me feel so drained or resentful, you know? It's going to make me feel like we're a team.
Yeah. I think that's important. Like, you saw that although traditionally there's a woman who, like, cooks and serves the man.
And cleans.
And cleans.
That. Yeah.
That your mom and dad instead had a partnership where it was the mother cooked, the father cleaned, and it worked perfectly for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was someone who showed up constantly for your mom.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Oscar. And your
Hey,
dad?
Oscar. I feel like for my dad, I can speak on that he's very patient. I think being patient has been like the foundation of all things, especially as a woman. It's been our hormones. We be going through a lot of things, but like, and I'm not saying, oh my God, on us, but like my dad has shown what patience really is, what like love through like rain or shine is. And I think also my father has always been very acts of service is kind of like Chantel's, like doing things for us, always hardworking, always making sure that we're fed, that we're loved, and yeah, I think my dad has that part and that. I feel like there's more to that though, but I think now in my partnership, what I look for is the same thing. It's like patience, integrity. My dad's always been an honest man. Like even when I remember when I was a kid, I'd like text something, and he would like from a store, he was like, "Well, you're gonna go tell them. You're gonna go tell them. I don't care if you're like my daughter." I was like 6, and she's like, "We're gonna go, and you're gonna go tell them." And like I was like, "What?" And I was like, to me, like my dad has always been an honest man, a guy of his words. And my dad has never been, I'm gonna do that. He's gonna do it. His actions are gonna speak louder than his words, and I've always loved that. And I want that in a future partnership.
Yeah.
I don't have to want to remind my person like, hey, do this for me or do that. Randomly just acts of services, give me something. It doesn't have to be a gift, but doing things that make me feel appreciated.
Yeah. So he's a safe haven for you.
Yes.
And it showed you that like people like your partner will always show up for you, even the good and the bad.
Yes.
That's
So
such
I
a good
value
one.
that a lot.
And you be?
I would say that my dad's all those things too. And my dad's like really patient. I would say that I'm not acts of service. I'm more words of affirmation. Just because like that's how I grew up with my dad. Like my dad has always wore like his heart on his sleeve and has spoke his like truth and his bidding. Like I could say that I have a very open relationship with my dad, and it's like all about friendship and respect and love.
Yeah.
And I would say that since I am not acts of service, I would say I'm very independent. And I got that from my dad. Cause like even if I didn't have it or hold it down, like my dad always made me know and let me know that I don't need a man because I have him. Like if I need something today or tomorrow, like I look at my dad and I say jump and that man says, how high? You know?
Right.
And it's like super imperative to know that like I don't need to look for a partner. Like with everything that my dad has, because my dad's got me. I mean, it sounds kind of a little weird, right?
No, I get it.
But I mean it in the aspect of like, I know I can take my time.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I have 100% support, you know, like I'm not out there looking for love and looking for a partner to do this and that and this for me and to take care of me because I got me. I love me enough for the both of us. No, I'm kidding.
No.
No, but seriously though, like, yeah, like I just feel like that's why I take my time. That's not really why like I'm a relationship girly, you know, like I didn't grow up with that. Like my parents were really like, I would say like gender roles. Like even though they have like a great relationship, like my mom never worked. You know, my dad always held it down for her. You know, my mom was like very much chill, which I really love because it sounds tough, but it's like growing up as a little girl, I didn't realize that like staying after school wasn't like a privilege. It was because your mom can't unfortunately pick you up from school. You know, like you can't go to your friend's house because you don't have a ride. You can't do this because you can't do that because your mom's working. Like I never had like those restrictions because like my parents both got me, you know, and like it was like really cool to like know that, you know, and I just feel like that's why I'm really independent. Like my dad is the reason why I got me. And if I don't got me, he got me.
Yeah. So he showed you dependability and emotional intelligence.
Yeah, I would
Or
say that I'm really
expression.
emotionally intuitive because of my father. Like my dad like understands mental health. Like I remember till this day, I'm 27. How do you feel? What's going on with you? Like, are you okay? Like, what do you need from me?
Reassurance.
Like, yeah, it's just, like I said, I'm words of affirmation. Like, I need you to ask me about my motherfucking day. You know what I mean? Like, I need you to, like, want to know what's up with me. Because, like,
yeah. And I think that's good that your dad did that because, like you said, I feel like he raised the standards so high for you that it's like, that's why it's like subconsciously when you meet a man, you're going to be like, okay, yeah, my dad is doing better. You know, like my dad would do this with me in a heartbeat. And for you, it's like, you know, so I think that's like the goal. I think as a girl dad, you do want your daughter to have these very high expectations on men, because it's true, you know, like you do want them to go out in the world and be like, yeah, no, and not make excuses, you know, for like the red flags, or just because, you know, you want to be in a relationship. So I think that's good that he does that. I feel like a lot of dads don't really do that.
I love how you
know?
emphasize on that. Like growing up, you're very picky for a reason, right?
Right.
And I feel like I can relate to that. To like when I meet someone and there's things that don't sit well, it's eating me alive inside. Obviously, it's hard for me to execute and say something because I'm like, is this right? But because I was taught that that wasn't right, you shouldn't feel those feelings, but you're still there. So I always battle my mind. Okay, I need to leave the situation, but as you just said, that made me realize it's because that was engraved in me as a
By
kid.
your dad.
By my parents. Yeah, by my dad. And yeah, I feel the same thing as you, Laura. I don't feel like there's this pressure. I don't feel like I need to find someone now. I used to feel that pressure because all my girls were in relationships. But now, like, I feel like as I'm getting older, I'm like, wait, there's no rush. I'm still so young. Like, at 33, 34, 35, it doesn't matter, but I'm going my pace. And I feel good because these people set these standards.
Yeah, not only that, but when you rush, then that means that you put up with things. You settle.
Yeah, you
Right,
settle
you
for sure.
settle.
And you might be happy now, but then later on in life, you catch yourself like, dang, I put excuses for all this shit. Now look at me. Now I'm actually old, miserable, having to make these decisions. And that's terrible. I think that it's better to just know what you want, what you don't want, and just from jump.
Yeah.
You know? Don't waste my motherfucking time.
Yeah.
And I feel like us as like this generation, we are more picky. You know, I do feel like back then women had the pressure to settle and to be in a relationship and to kind of put up with misogyny, you know? And I think now we kind of saw what you're saying, like women realize later on in life when they already have kids and all that, that they deserve better. And, you know, now they want to go out and they want to get their body done or they want to do whatever. And it's like, okay, we can learn from those situations as women, you know, we can be like, no, we want better. And sometimes it's better to be alone than with bad company, you know? So I think that's where people don't realize, like, you want to be in a relationship, but then this person is not what you want them to be, you know? Or like you're so stuck on their potential. And it's just like, damn, then years go on and you finally have the guts to leave this person and it's like already too late at this point, you know? Like maybe you were a stay-at-home mom and then, you know, you've been a mommy. I've heard stories like this a million times of women that give up their careers and give up their independence to be a stay-at-home mom, and then the man ends up leaving them for someone else, or and then they're stuck at square one, you know? So that's scary. And I think us as young women, we have seen that happen or heard about it, and we're just like, that's not going to be us, you know?
Yeah, like it just...
Or I'm not going to put up with
it. Dies with us.
A lot of women now, I feel like not a lot of women, well, maybe people in general, but I noticed that from my observation, a lot of women now, as they stay in relationships that they know they shouldn't be in, but they're dealing with it. And like you said, Chantel, seeing that potential also stems from a lot of things that when they went as a child.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of it's like, oh, I'm not leaving the situation because I don't want my marriage to be how my parents was. So I'm going to make sure we stay together. And they hold on to this. And then again, you said they stay miserable and it's hard for them to leave. And they stay like that for a lifetime. And it's better to do it now than later when you're 40, 45.
Yeah.
And it's hard.
And I said this before, girl. It's better to cry for a season than a lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think too, what our like older women in our life, whether they're grandmas or aunts or primas, tias, whatever, when you see them and you see some of the relationships and you're just like, do I want a loveless marriage like that? You know, like there's so many like relationships that I've seen growing up, and it's just like, or even think of like my mother's relationship, and I'm just like, why did they tolerate that?
Yeah.
You know, I feel like people have to tolerate the things that make them happy. Like I remember when Jackie Kennedy, they asked her like, why did you put up with JFK knowing that he cheated on you all these times? And she's like, well, because he's worth it.
Oh.
You know, so I feel like
to her,
I feel like the crazy thing is, was women,
bitch.
We're not taught what's the value of worth. Like, what is our worth? You know,
but that's what we're talking about now that our dads taught us. You know what I mean? Exactly. It has to be instilled in you at a young age. You can't just grow up one day, turn 18, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna have dignity, and worth.
Right.
You can't that just doesn't come to you, because you know we've all seen women that stay in situations where you're like, girl, get up. Love yourself.
And it's like crazy. It'll be like the joke. Everyone like no, like, oh, we know they don't really love each other, but they just stay. And it's just like for what?
They're just comfortable
Right.
at that point. Yeah.
Love and
And
comfortability
they're
are two
scared to
completely
get
different things.
of that uncomfort.
And sometimes love's not enough either, though. Let's get that.
No, the older
You
you
know?
get, you realize love
That's
is
not enough.
No.
That really isn't.
Yeah.
It really isn't. Hey, I would like to see the love. Is the love in the room?
Do you guys feel the love?
Like, can you feel it? Can you feel the love?
Nothing feels better than feeling the love. Hey, if you know the song, put it in the comments.
Shout out to the Naked Wolf Band, right?
Hey,
You should.
bitch.
Oh yeah, level 2 still. Dang, we're still
So
level 2.
clearly you can put it, all of y'all can put it in the
Hey.
comments.
Hey, speaking of feeling the love, I'll ask this one.
Oh.
I'll ask it to Evelyn because I feel like Evelyn probably has a good story. What is something you wouldn't want to change about yourself?
That's a good one.
My personality. I think
I agree.
I can confidently speak that I really love my personality and who I am. I think I always get compliments on my personality, and I feel like I can like uplift the room that's not doing too well.
Yeah.
And I think that's one thing I wouldn't change about myself. And I feel like I used to not be proud of it. I was always worried about like my outside looks, but this state that has made me very secure and confident.
Mhm.
Because I'm like, I can walk in a room, me and this other person can walk in a room, but what I bring inside can change
Yeah.
the energy.
Yeah, I love it. I agree.
That's a
I
good
wouldn't. I
one.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't change your personality. I think your
bitch.
humor is like one of the best parts of you. It's what
Yeah.
makes you so special.
Literally,
Yeah.
bitch. Hey, everybody should get the question, actually.
Yeah.
Hey, 'cause-
Holy moly guacamole.
It's been a minute. First,
Yeah.
What's one thing you
Oh.
wouldn't change about yourself?
My emotional intuitiveness, to be able to understand people. I think that that's the best thing about me. I might be hard-headed and like tough or whatever, but one thing about me is I see every side. And I can make people feel good, like maybe not with my personality, but with my like words of love, bitch. Hey, not my
Emotional,
personality.
intuitive, definitely.
Hey,
was right.
emotionally, you know, like I'm that kind of person that you could share your deepest, darkest secret, and I'll be like, damn, this is why that's okay, and this is why it might not be
Yeah.
okay.
Mm.
You
You're
know?
a safe space emotionally.
Yeah,
for people.
like
can
I
see
would say that that's like for sure my thing.
You see all sides. I like
Yeah,
that.
for sure. Like
I
I'm
like
just
that.
always, hey, if it's not harming anybody, you know, there's limits. But you know what I mean? Like I just think that I understand people for sure.
You show me when I'm picturing her saying this, like she sees all sides. I'm picturing her.
Hey,
trying to fight
there's
that girl in high
limits
school.
though.
Obviously, that's not you. That's not you. But I'm just picturing that
No,
girl
in high school.
in high school. When,
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. But I always see all sides.
And I saw that she needed to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Who you talking to, bitch? Not me. And she immediately was like, not you. Not you.
And that's why she's a menace. Anyway, Chantel.
I don't know. I guess like this is gonna sound so cheesy, but I guess like the love I give, like I feel like I'm a true lover girl. Like, and that's not just with relationship. That's with my friendships. That's with, you know, I love love. You know, so I feel like I've been in situations where that could have changed me as a person. Like I could have been more cold and just been like fuck love, you know. But I've always kind of just without even trying, like I revert back to that. Like I stay true to myself, and like I love to be there for people, and I just love to make people feel loved, and you know I don't know how to explain it. It's just one of those things where like
And we feel it, bitch.
yeah, like I'm just a lover girl. Like,
We
That's
know.
a perfect word, lover girl.
yeah.
Yeah, that is a perfect word for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see that.
What about you, B?
What would I not change about myself?
She's gonna say everything.
I wouldn't change a thing.
Don't give her ideas, bitch.
I'm like, I was like, hey,
Don't give her ideas, bitch.
What I wouldn't change my confidence.
Whoa.
I feel like I wouldn't change my boldness, because I feel like sometimes you have to be bold how the level of bold can change regarding like the circumstance or situation. But I feel like I'm bold and I'm unapologetic in me, and I wouldn't change that.
Bitch, I would say
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to change
I
that
love
you're
that.
such a giver.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I would want to
Bitch.
change that.
bitch, obviously you have
giver.
limits. I'm saying like in the aspect of like you're such a giver, bitch. Like you'll immediately be the person that'll be like, are you cold? And you're wearing like a G-string and you'll be like, you can wear this on your head.
Yeah. I feel like
No, seriously
That
though.
may be a true
she's
story.
definitely a big giver, so much But when you said that there's limits, I feel like sometimes when she truly loves someone, there's no limit with what she will give. And that's
Yeah.
good, but that's also
Bad.
bad.
Yeah, I definitely think that I've had friends in the past who have taken advantage of that. Yeah, lots of people.
I'm
Your
like,
friends.
that's not you anymore.
Yeah.
And no, I feel like I wouldn't change it either. I feel like
I think it's beautiful, bitch. I think that you just have to have limits. I think that you can give, bitch, and if you're giving to the wrong person, that's different. But I
You gotta
definitely
go.
don't think,
Yeah.
that I definitely don't think that being such a giver should be something you change. Like, if,
Right.
like I just
Yeah.
think it's super beautiful because it takes a really, really deep sense of.
And when I
like,
say it can be bad, B, it's just like, I don't know if it's with you, but sometimes if I give so much, I can get tired or relentless, like where I just feel like I gave so much.
Yeah.
But I never got any, it's not that I expect anything in return, but then I look back and I'm like, dang, I did so much.
Yeah.
And I was losing sleep. I was tired because I was giving so much.
Yeah, you can feel resentful.
Resentful of that
Yeah.
part.
yeah, I feel like the times I've given to people and they don't like appreciate it. In a weird way, I don't regret it. I actually don't regret it. I just feel like if
I
anything,
think it's a
like,
sign of strength.
yeah, I think it's just like I did it altruistically. I wanted to do it,
Yeah.
and I did it from my heart. And if like you didn't
Why be
appreciate
sorry
it,
if you meant it in the
that's okay.
moment?
Yeah.
I think that's what life is
because
about.
I used to be like, oh, I want to take it back. I want to take it back.
Don't be
like,
regretful.
you know. And I think that's why like I used to be such a hateful person when I was younger. Because I was like, oh, I regret all the tears. Like when I used to be sad, like about like let's say my dad, right? And I'd be like, why am I crying over somebody I don't know? And I'd be like mad that I'll be crying over somebody I know. And it's just like, but you're allowed to be sad and you're allowed
Yeah.
to like not regret, but feel underappreciated. And I think like recognizing your emotions helps like place you in a better location
Yeah.
than saying like, oh, I hate. Sometimes we just misinterpret our feelings because we really don't even know where we're at, like
Especially when
emotionally.
you're young.
Especially when you're young.
You just feel so much and everything's so dramatic. And then
Intuitiveness
you get older.
comes with age.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know what I mean?
And
Like,
experience. I feel like the older
gotta
I
go through the
get, I
gutter.
realize the more intuitive I become. But I realize it's because of everything I've been through,
Yeah.
So I've learned from that. So when I see a pattern or I see something that's familiar, it's like, oh, okay, this is what this is,
I love that you said that, the pattern.
Yeah.
I feel like in general, I think I'm very picky with who comes in my life because as soon as I see a pattern, I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't.
No, you literally live and learn.
You live and learn.
Yeah.
What has been the biggest lesson you've learned this year?
Damn.
hey, us both.
I feel like I feel like one of the biggest lessons I've learned was that it doesn't just end because you lose your job, or the world doesn't end when you lose your job, when you go through a breakup, when you lose someone you love. There's so much more, but it's so hard to see when you're in that moment because you're so focused on like a blurry vision because you can't see the future. But it taught me that you have to get back up and keep fighting. And I know it sounds so cheesy, but you have to show up every single day, even though you don't want to show up.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the biggest lesson I learned. I was very stuck in my past and the potential of my past. I was very stuck of like, oh, if I would have lived there, this is how my life would have been. But I think I learned to let that go and appreciate what's around me. And because there's a reason why I'm here. There's a reason why I'm with my family. There's a reason why I'm with the people around me. Because tomorrow's not promised. And I pray to God that nothing ever happens to any of you guys or my family. But things are bound to happen in life.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm surrounded by all the people that I love and that love me back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
And that's what matters.
that's what matters.
It's
So that's my
powerful.
biggest lesson this year.
Marisol.
I fucking love this year. My life has been a fucking movie this year. I don't even fucking know what I would say is my biggest lesson. Just honestly enjoying life. Honestly, everything's
That's
been happening to
good.
me. I feel like I have been chasing, I've been attracting, and honestly, like I said, I just love my life.
Yeah.
Good.
I think it's been amazing. It's been great, and I feel so like I don't know how I feel about saying that. I'm like,
Hashtag
hey, you guys
blessed.
better
Hashtag
fuck. Hey, you
blessed.
guys.
Hashtag yes, I'm
Hey,
lucky
you guys
and
better not be
blessed.
fucking praying on my downfall after I just said that shit. But yeah, my life's been fucking amazing. I feel like I've been just having a ball, bro. And like I feel like I've just been letting it be in not my hands.
Yeah.
And just being like, you know what? I'm not gonna pretend like I can control things that I fucking can't. So, like you said, bitch, gotta show up and show the fuck out.
Mm.
And bitch, every day at my job when they're like, how are you? I'm like, living the dream.
Aw.
Bitch, they ask me that and they already know what my fucking answer is. And they'll be like, I'll be like, and if I'm not living the dream, you know what? I'm gonna pretend that I'm living the dream so I can live the motherfucking dream. And bitch, I'll be living the dream.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes I have to close my eyes, but I'll be living it.
Hey.
I'll be living it.
And that's how you
I'll be
should
living
be.
it.
How about you, Bean? What's your biggest lesson this year?
I guess I have two. I guess the first one I would say is to be more appreciative. I feel like I've learned that this year. Being a mom and really thinking about like what I have, to be a mom, because I feel like sometimes, especially when you're young, you don't think about what you can give to your child. But I feel like when I was pregnant, I really had to think about it and be like, what can I give to this kid, Like kind of the pros and cons. And I realized that I have so many pros, and it just made me more appreciative of life. And going into that, I feel like I've learned how powerful we are as women because of what we do to bring life into this world, and like the sacrifices we make. So like, the whole C-section and like, my body feeding him and just like, I don't know, it was like a journey, honestly. And it was like eye-opening as women. I'm like, wow, we do so much to keep the human race going, Like
Appreciation.
No, literally, like we are the baby's life source, and it's a love that I can't even describe. Like people keep asking me like, so how's it been being a mom? And I can't even put into words because it's one of those things, if you know, like when you see your baby and just like, it's just crazy. And I'm like, wow, like I look at my mom and I appreciate her more. I'm like, wow, like, you just look at the world so differently after you become a mom, and you see the bigger picture of things. And that's why I've always been pro women, but now I'm even more, because I'm like, how can men ask us what we bring to the table when we literally sacrifice our life to bring your child into this life, And we're still made to be below you in some cultures and religions.
Right.
And I feel like that's where I feel like the world knows our power, the men, I mean, and they want to diminish us of what it really is. Because
Minimize
we do
us.
so much, we do so much. And even when your kids are older, you still do so much. Like when I talk to people and they tell me, everybody always shouts out their mom for a reason, Like you never hear people say, shout out to my dad. Not that they never, but it's rare, It's always shout out to my mom, shout out to, because your mom, we're so sacrificial. It's crazy. And, I have a partner and he's amazing. He does so much for me. And he changes his diapers without me asking. He gets them ready. He just lets me take my own time, So if I want to go shower, it's just a known thing. But even with all that help that I have from him, I still feel sometimes overwhelmed, Like I feel overstimulated. I feel frustrated. And I always think about it. I'm like, I feel for like the single moms out there, that don't have a partner or they don't have a good support system. Like I get the postpartum, I get why women go through it after, because it's a lot. Like it's a lot. When you have a baby, you do feel like your body's not yours anymore.
Yeah.
You feel like, damn, like it's very sacrificial, but I just keep telling myself, this is all temporary, this is not forever. This is just for right now. And, and it does feel good to like feed my baby with my body and then see him get all chunky. It's like, oh, I did that, But breastfeeding is so mentally draining. Like when people tell me they don't want to breastfeed, I don't judge them, because it's mentally draining. I almost quit like a bunch of times in the beginning. Like it's painful, and then you bleed, right, in your nipples, because and then you have to teach them. It's like a whole progress. It's a lot. And then you're their food source. So if you think about it, I can't leave for too long because the baby needs to eat.
Right.
So it's like your freedom is kind of taken for a while, So like I said, I feel like being a mom just made me realize and appreciate women even more than what I did before. And yeah, I'd say that's one of my biggest lessons this year for sure.
Yeah.
Shout out,
That
Mommy
was a good
Shanti.
Shout out to you. I have to
Shout
say,
out
like,
to all the mothers.
My
that
girl,
just had their
every time I
babies.
see that baby, I'm like, he came out of my girl.
yeah.
Like my girl carried this baby.
When you really think about it, it's crazy that we create life. Like we
Hey,
literally
not
from
us, bitch,
scratch.
you.
Yeah.
Hey, not us, bitch,
No,
you.
but it's crazy when you
Yeah.
think about it. Like it just started hitting
We
me,
keep
and
reproducing and reproducing.
no,
and-
for reals. And I give it to our grandmas that had like 8 kids,
12
10
kids.
kids.
12.
Bro, both of my grandmas
Bro.
each 12 each. I'm like,
Damn.
And they didn't even have the
bitch, yes,
they
medicine
didn't have
wasn't
the things that they have now.
C-section,
C-section, all that stuff, like the medicine in general.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
how
It's crazy.
Women are
the
strong.
epidural. They didn't have
epidural.
that.
That's
Yeah.
what they didn't have.
They had to
That's
have it natural.
crazy to
modern
me, bro.
medicine.
Imagine
did
having
not-
12
Hey,
kids.
They rubbed a couple
I
of bay
cannot.
leaves and was like, "You're good, girl."
Yeah.
Hey, goodbye. I say, Amen.
Hey, my mom was literally born in like a cornfield. I'm not
Dude,
lying.
and it's crazy because you'd be looking at, because your grandma and my grandma are in the same age, and they're around the same height.
Yeah.
You like 12 kids came out of you, but my
Yeah.
grandma's like up to here. She's so tiny, and I'm like,
Tiny.
how?
And they'd be fucking outside with the machete, just
Girl,
fucking
every
chapeando.
morning, my grandma would be with the machete on a pump. She's like, at 87 years old, bro.
Bro,
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's the dream.
She needs to chill.
But you know what? She needs to chill. I know, I tell her all the time, but she has been like that because she has been outside her whole life.
Yeah.
She's always been like, dude, she no estaba barriendo in front of her house, estaba barriendo the whole neighborhood block. That was her. My grandma's so loving and giving that when I think about her, that's another person I get emotional about. That you probably will do too, but like my grandma, I love her.
And both of our grandmas are both born in August.
They're both born in August.
They're both born in August?
No, wait, no,
Your grandmas are born in
no,
August?
she's in my other one. No, my grandma's in May, dude.
Oh, but I think they're
That
August.
would have been crazy though.
Oh,
Gemini,
no, both of my grandmas are born in August.
Hey, she just wanted to talk about her grandmas.
both of them.
They're very different people, but yeah. Shout out to my grandmas. Shout out to the matriarchs in the family.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like one thing that's very symbolic or kind of ties all our families is like the women move like the family forward, you know?
Yeah.
Even though they have like you guys have strong male presence,
Yeah.
the women really help take charge and lead the family, like you with your
Right.
sister even,
Absolutely.
right? Like
No,
you with
I
your
definitely
mom,
think that.
you and your mom.
No, for sure.
I have a cool dad because my mom put up with his bitch ass.
Yeah.
No, for sure. I think it's bogus when people are like, oh, men are the head of the household. Men are not the head of the household. I feel like women...
They pretend.
Yeah, we let them think, oh, yeah, it's a symbol. You're a symbol of the household, but you're not really the
Bro,
head.
you matter. You
Because
matter.
if you get sick or something happens to you, you go to your mom. Like, no matter what. You know, if you have a problem, you go to your mom. Like, your dad probably doesn't even know what the hell's happening with your life. You know?
Yeah.
Your parents doesn't even know. Like, in most cases, your dad doesn't even know, like, you know, your birthday or, like, simple shit like that. You
It's
know?
just like a mother's role. The nurturing part is everything.
Yeah.
And that's what...
But I think they call the shots too. You know, at least in my household, I feel like my dad, she'll give him some things because he's my dad. You know, like if
Right.
I want to
There's
go
still
out
that
to eat,
line
if I
of
want to go with my
respect.
friends, yeah, she'll be like, ask your dad. But at the end of the day, my mom calls the shots. You know, and I feel like even in traditional households, it's still like that. You know, behind the scenes. Like I feel like we know more of what's going on in our household and our kids and everything than the men. The men, it's just kind of like the face of it. I feel.
Have you guys seen those videos where they ask men on the street
Oh,
about
yeah.
their daughters?
Yep.
And he asked this guy that had like 3 daughters, when's this girl's birthday? And she's looking at her dad, and her dad's like, oh, I give up. And she's like, yesterday.
Damn.
Dude, that's funny.
And he was like, oh
moms have, like,
my
such good
God,
memories.
yesterday. I forgot. And I'm like, the way I would have slapped my dad if he
No,
would
wait,
have forgot
have you
my
guys,
birthday.
wait, no, real question. We're talking about, have you guys
myself.
seen that trend where the daughter or someone gives the other parent all the answers to the questions and they have to test both parents?
Oh yeah.
And they give them to the dad and they're like, oh, what's my favorite color? And the dad's like, easy, purple. And the mom's like, how'd you know that? And he's like, remember she said it like 2 years ago. And the moms are surprised that the dad know this much, but because the daughters gave them the answer.
Yeah.
They were testing their mom.
So they're all mad? 'Cause
Yeah,
like, how
and
does he
they're
know
mad.
more?
They're mad. They're like, oh, what was your best friend's name in like preschool? And she was like, Mary. And then the mom's like, how'd you know that? I was like, remember we were taking him to school?
She's like,
gaslighting
sir, you were not there.
Yeah.
Who the
Be
fuck did you
gaslighting.
take my daughter to school with?
He's gonna be gaslighting, bro. That's crazy.
Hey.
Yeah.
The audacity. They never lacked the audacity.
They never like, okay, wait. For the besties out there, hey, I want to know a little bit about me. What do you guys think has been my value to your guys' life? Whoa.
And that's the Leo in her speaking.
I am an Aries.
Hey,
double
clearly
Leo.
it's about her.
Right. And back to the I in besties.
This stupid bitch.
I would say
that's
my
okay.
answer to that is probably like a sister, I guess. I would say like you're like a sister I never had. Like I think I can be raw with you, and that's rare for me. Like I guess I'm emotionally intuitive. I can sense people and kind of try to understand like their energy or their emotions. But I feel like when it comes to myself, like I choke up when I have to vent, you know, or I have to open up. And I feel like with you, I've always been able to be raw. I don't feel like I've ever felt like awkward with you or feel like uneasy. It's always just been so like natural. And I think we've known each other since we were like kids, you know. So
Yeah.
we've grown together. I've
Tell
seen
the
different
story.
versions of her. She's seen different versions of
Not
me.
embarrassed.
And so I feel like you brought me real sisterhood. Like I've had many girlfriends, but you're the one that I can say like, no, this is real and it's authentic. Like it's genuine love. Yeah.
Yeah, she just says that because I love my nephew. Thanks, bitch. I love you too. Marisol. Evelyn. No, just kidding.
What did you bring? What would I say that you bring to our friendship, bitch? I would say
To your life.
Oh, damn.
Well, you
Let's
bring a
clarify the
lot.
question.
You bring a lot, bitch. Some things that I honestly could and would never put into detail and tell in this podcast for sure. But I would say that even though you're just as crazy as me, bitch, sounds kind of dumb, but I feel like you kind of bring this calmness to my life. I would say like nobody knows how to check me like a bitch named Isis. And I feel like sometimes I need that in my life. I feel like sometimes I do need to be checked, and I feel like sometimes that can be a lot. And I feel like nobody knows how to deal with that more than you, bitch. And I am very grateful that you take the time, the patience, a demure, and grace to do that because I love you.
Yeah, she needs it. Thank you. Love
Okay,
you
just because
too.
it knows National ISIS Month.
Hey, her birthday was in fucking May, bitch. March.
A, Isis, all the above. D, go next.
B, her birthday was in April.
April. You're the dad.
Say August.
Bitch, I said March and May, and then I looked at it at Shanti. Shanti looked at me like, bitch, and I said,
Is she fucking cut every part that she spoke in this episode right now? I'm like, are you joking? Did you say May? Bitch, you may be joking right now. That's all I
you
know.
better be joking.
Better motherfucking be joking.
bitch, it was a joke.
When's my birthday?
April 27th.
Every part where she spoke, chop it up. All right. Don't look at her. Get her fucking phone. Get that raggedy ass bitch's phone.
bitch. I
Get that
fucking
raggedy
know
ass
it.
bitch's phone.
Do you know her birthday?
Yes, I fucking
She
know.
fucking knows my birthday, which is why I'm super pissed.
Let's be wrong. That's messed
No,
up.
fuck that.
is messed up.
Damn.
Bitch, oh my god.
You know what? It's all right. I don't be giving a fuck
It's
about
alright,
her
guys. It was
birthday.
April 3rd. But anyways, I'm just kidding.
Whoa! Somebody wants me to forget their birthday month, a year. That
B,
they're
so you're
born.
gonna guess it or no?
Yeah, one more shot.
Bitch.
One more fucking shot, bitch, or you're literally getting this shit down your fucking throat.
What if I get it right?
No,
All right,
bitch,
if Carla
stop.
gets it right.
Honestly,
Carla
bitch, if you get it right,
we're gonna pour.
You're literally gonna make me be more in the shitter,
I'm
bitch.
like,
Shut the fuck
I'm gonna
up.
pour this all over her. We're gonna end the episode
Bitch,
like
I'm
that.
gonna be sticky for real.
Shut the fuck up, Carla. Answer the question. When's my birthday?
This is so nerve-wracking because I was so sure a minute ago, but now you're gonna.
Bitch, I know
Just
when it is now.
Shut
too.
up.
The
No.
22nd.
Get the fuck out. Cancel all these bitches.
Bitch, it's the 17th.
No, cancel all
Bitch.
these bitches.
It's the 17th. Stop playing with me.
No.
If it's not the 17th, bitch,
It's the 14th.
bitch, kill me now. It's not the 17th.
I'm kidding. It's the
She's
17th.
kidding.
Bitch, it took you fucking 8 fucking tries.
Okay, it was 2. It was 2. And it's
Just
because
cut
I'm feeling the
cut her
buzz.
part. Evelyn next.
I thought you were Coachella weekend too, but that's JC.
My 21st birthday, I just want to be clear, my 21st birthday was the day Beyonce performed at Coachella, and the following year, her Netflix special was released. So April 17th, thank you. Only real ones, no. And clearly there's only 2 in this building. Evelyn, next.
Okay, so what value?
Bitch.
Bitch, I know
9.
it.
Easy.
May 9. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Go, Evelyn.
Well, maybe because my brother died on my birthday.
Hey, bitch, she got us
Hey,
there.
pulling that
That was crazy.
Only because it's the day after my father's. Next. No,
Hey,
kid.
bitch, my brother would have wanted me to make that.
Hey.
If he was here right now,
Hey,
he'd be fucking rolling.
She's lucky I didn't have anything to combat against that. She won. She won.
Hey, and it's hard for Isis to say that.
Hey, well, can't compete with that. All right.
Alright,
next.
I think value that ISIS has brought to my life was the rawness and confidence as a woman that she has. I wasn't surrounded by a lot of women growing up. And I think being around Isis, when we re-encountered each other more in Coachella, I was like, dang, I really love this. I've always loved your energy growing up, but I never saw anything of like, okay, I see her around school, that's it. But when I got to know you more in Coachella, like, you were going through a really tough time, but you still were up here. And to me, that was like inspiring because
That's cute.
Again, I never had like a sister figure, but like if I can have an older sister, I feel like Isis was that person that tell me like, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this right. And it always felt right, whatever she said. And honestly, most of the time, everything you said, I followed and it felt right. Like, because you said it with such confidence and you moved with confidence. And even being your energy, this is like your circle, your energy. And even being around that, I felt like I was in it. So I was really glad I got to experience that. And I think that's the value that you bought. Because if I wouldn't have met you, as well as all y'all, like the confidence that you guys bring and move together, I don't think I would be where I am today.
Yeah.
And it's funny because this is how I speak to others about you guys, because I'm like, dude, it's crazy because like they are so giving, so confident. And I feel like 20-year-old me didn't have that. I was scared of the world. And to me, Isis was like, fuck that. That's not how it works. You shouldn't be doing that. You should have been doing this. And I used to like reflect and be like, you're right. Why didn't I see that then? Why am I seeing this now? Because I wasn't surrounded with the right people that were giving me that energy.
Yeah.
So you've brought a lot of value to my life when it comes to that stuff. And along with, you're kind of funny. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, shut the fuck up. All right, you got me there too. Love you too. All right, my turn. What I feel each person in here brings to my life. Hey, Carla, if you want to talk about me, let me know. Passing the mic.
She's like,
Comment, put stuff in the comments. You're going to say something about
drop in
Isis.
the comments.
I was just thinking about how.
Hey, whoa, get closer to the mic.
Bitch, I'm not gonna give you a compliment. I was thinking how this
Hey,
segment
cut the
should-
comments.
This segment should have been stories about ISIS, but they're just compliments.
The stories. Hey, there's a reason why I didn't ask for stories and I asked for compliments.
hey, bitch, period.
She needed compliments.
Hey, the stories, let's just say they're stories.
There's
stories for another day.
Hey,
Hey, maybe the Patreon will do stories since clearly Carla has a fucking story in mind.
Yeah, you should put you should post that on your.
that EDC story?
Oh, EDC story. You got a story like that. Anyway, so
No. Bitch, I'm sorry I forgot your fucking birthday.
Oh, I forgot you're still here. Chantel. So you're first. What do you bring? Yeah, Marissa will be last.
Wait.
I have
What's
to
the
talk
question?
about
She didn't give
me. I'm gonna give a
compliments.
compliment. Like the value you have brought to my life. Chantel.
I'm like,
Hey,
She's
so
all
this is
patiently
it.
waiting.
Hey, she's been waiting 15 years for this. Okay?
Not 15 years,
She has
that's
her
insane.
iPhone like that?
She's like,
don't worry,
hey,
it's gonna be posted.
read
on
the cue
YouTube.
cards.
speak louder.
Read the cue cards.
No, Chantel, like I've known you, I swear to God, it feels like my entire life. Like basically my entire life. I feel like I've known you my whole life. I feel like the value that you brought is also like another sister, and despite me having millions of sisters, I feel like you play such a like pivotal part of like who I am, and like I feel like you've always been someone who you've never betrayed me. I feel like you've always like held my hand. You've always made me feel like sure of myself. Always gave me a reassurance, and I feel like even when I've been down bad, like you're one person that I can just turn to, and I can feel like down bad, or I can have my spirits lifted up, and there's just something about you that's so unwavering that like I have full confidence in you and our friendship, and you just taught me, I think, to be a better person and to probably think before I speak, because let's just say I might have a problem with that. But like there's just something about you I feel like I can't even put into words, like how much I love you and the value you have in my life. Like even my sisters know about you, and I feel like they know how special you are to me, so they for my sisters to know that it says a lot, because maybe some of them are really jealous. But yeah, and so I love you, and you're like also like a sister to me.
Yeah, I love you too, bitch. You're gonna make me emotional right now.
Also, let's just say this year has been a lot of emotions for Chantel and I.
Yeah,
we were not these people. I think like.
We would not tell each other how we love each other, huh?
Yeah.
Like it was just like I know, and
yeah.
as of recently, we've been more vocal of like how much we appreciate each other.
Yeah.
And like saying it out loud to each other.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I would talk highly about you to like my family or to my man or to people, but never to you, you know?
Yeah.
And then vice versa. And I
Yeah.
feel like now we're kind of like, no, bitch, I love you. Like,
Yeah.
I need to tell you that I love you more and that, you
Yeah.
know, you're my bestie and all these beautiful things that you bring to my life. you know?
Yeah, I agree. It's so weird. It's true because it's like we tell other people about each other, but we don't tell each other about each
Yeah,
other.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So love you. Yeah. All right. Next is Evelyn because, yeah.
Because she's saving the best for last.
Hey, actually,
Hey, well, good save, good save. And she's like, actually, let me go ahead and start.
Oh,
with
then
Marisol.
I'll go next with Marisol.
Yeah, so she can finish off with you.
You go ahead. No,
bitch.
she's gonna go off on you, girl. So
Yeah,
you go
no,
ahead.
next.
All
I
right,
feel
finish.
like with Evelyn, it's so insane. Like, Evelyn has made me somebody who I never thought I would be. Like, you're one of the, if not the only person that I can literally be so goofy with. The value of raw is just like, don't take life so seriously. I think I was so worried about other people's perception of me, and I didn't want to be too goofy because I did like being perceived as like hard. I did like being perceived as cool, and I feel like it was beneath me to sometimes do some goofy shit like, you know, like we just did some shit that on God I would never do with nobody else in my entire life. Like you just pulled something out of me that even I didn't even know
was
that I had
there.
that characteristic in me. Like I never
That
thought
character.
which one?
Characters, plural.
Spectacular, give me 14 more. You know, like just certain things that I think like no one has ever been able to like pull that out of me. And like you've made me feel so much better about myself. And like sometimes I feel like when you radiate out to others, I feel like you just radiate it like tenfold back to me. And it's just so immense. And like I love to see like you shine and how like determined you are. Like you show me like don't let obstacles defeat you, you know, like the rejection is redirection and you are the full embodiment of that. And like I I said, there's just something about you that just made me a better person, and like I really appreciate you for that. And you got it on video, so you replay this on your birthday.
Hey,
I
wise
appreciate
words.
you being. I love you.
Thank
I
you.
feel like I with certain people I try saying I love you a lot, but with certain people I feel awkward because I feel like they feel awkward saying I love you, but normally say I love you. And I feel like I told Isis before, love you, even, and then you'd be like, or sometimes you want to say it, and I just walk away and I'd be like, all right. And it's just like, but I think that's the softness in me because I also have another friend I talked to, and I was like, hey, dude, love you, and she was like, what? And I was like, love you, and she was like, oh, love you too. And after that, she was like, dude, no one has really ever told me that. Like a friend like that. And you made me feel special. And I was like, dang, I don't know. I think it's just like, because I was raised always being told that, I like saying that. So I'm going to start saying it more. So don't be
Bitch, period.
Yeah,
Hey,
we
love you
should.
don't be
back.
different.
Love you back. Marisol.
Silence.
Marisol, the way that I had great things to say like 14 minutes ago before she said April 22nd, April 24th, April fucking...
I said first April 27th, bitch. I was
Okay,
10
that
days
wasn't
off.
better.
was 10
27th
days
is my
off.
sister's birthday, so I'll let that go. And it's coming up this Friday. Happy early birthday to my sister Karen. And Marisol also. Okay, anyways. So Marisol, I feel like you and me are like fume and flame. Like every time we're around each other, we build each other in a way that is like so chaotic and like organized chaos. Cause I feel like no matter what, we always get shit done. Like I feel like you have made me in a way which is better and worse. Like such a crazy, I don't give a fuck. Like let's just fucking do it, bitch. YOLO, let's mob it.
We
Like,
ball.
we ball. Like I know.
Fuck it. We ball.
We do first, ask questions last. Like I know you're somebody that I could, if they're in the right mind and not 30 shots deep, can count on like for anything. And I think your loyalty is unwavering. And for me, having someone who's like loyal to you and like sticks beside you, even in right, even in wrong, it's, you know, there's no price that you can put on it. I feel like that's really
I need to open
important
my
in
eyes.
friendships. And you know, I personally take that like to the fullest extent. Like if you're somebody that I could trust, then it's like up forever.
Whoa,
Because
loyal. Y'all heard that?
loyalty means everything to me.
Yeah, I feel like you guys are like a ride or die
Yeah.
situation for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. All I need in my life is sin is me and my girlfriend. Me and my girlfriend. Well, besties, I want y'all before this episode ends to send a message to your best friend. Tell them what makes them so special, why you love them so much, because we often take for granted the time that we have with the people that we love. And sometimes we don't even realize that all that we need is each other's company, even if there's no words to fill in the space, no amount of hugs that can fill a void, but sometimes the company of the people that you love will fill you and will bring you joy that maybe you didn't even know you needed in that moment. So I'm grateful for everyone here today, including Carla over there. Shout out to her.
She has the guest in the face
Hey,
right
this-
now. But in
It's all black and white.
Patreon though, you're
It's
gonna have to
all-
find out.
Hey, stay tuned. Yeah,
Literally.
They
If
just look her up
y'all-
on her phone.
if y'all like something today in this episode, if you learned something about me, about my best friends, if you wanted to come back, drop a comment, let us know what made this episode special. Or let us know, have y'all tried this new motherfucking flavor for Buzzball and they should sponsor
Hey,
us.
pumpkin
I
pie.
don't know.
Pumpkin pie. If you're a pumpkin pie whore, buy that.
Yes. The last message before we wrap up, my mom told us this weekend. And I want to end with this positive affirmation. La vida es de gozar, no dejar que no goce. Like, life is for you to live it up, not to let it live you. So, cheers to that.
Cheers to that, bro.
Cheers to
Cheers.
that.
Cheers to Norma. Love you.
Cheers
Wise
to my
words.
mama, period. So, your name and whatever last words you got to say. Cheers.
Hey guys, so my ad name for Insta is Chantel's Way.
Chantel's Way or the Highway.
Period.
You can find me on all things ISIS, 3Ls, because I ain't taking the motherfucking loss, but I'll be having a new ad name soon.
You can find me on Instagram at EVAXLYN, YouTube Cookie Skate 1.
Hey. And actually, you can send a video and drop down, comment, tell her you'll fucking meet her at the shelf battle at Gotham City.
That actually is my YouTube video, has 0 videos, so don't even subscribe. Follow me on Instagram.
And my ad name is it's Marisol. You know, OHITSMARSOL.
Oh, okay.
It's just my name. Oh.
All right, besties. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Love y'all. See you on the next week.
Bye. And